Hello and welcome back to the shit of the week. This week we're going to be talking about the Creator Clash. Well, Creator Clash 2. If you don't know what Creator Clash is, it's basically an event that iDubbbz and Anissa host where all these YouTubers, all these influencers box, and it's for charity. So all the money goes directly to charity. It's just a charity event. It's pretty cool. Like, it's not the best boxing out there, okay? But it's fun to watch. It's entertaining. What am I talking about this week? Well, there's been a bit of drama, a bit of controversy going on around this whole situation. And it all comes down to a guy named Froggy Fresh. Now, personally, I hadn't heard about Froggy Fresh until all this shit came out. I didn't know who he was. He was a big YouTuber back in the day. And yeah, he was meant to be fighting in this event. Recently, he isn't. He's been kicked. So Creator Clash have actually come out and announced that he's been kicked from the event due to some Twitter shit. Now, this caused a massive uproar considering why all this came out in the first place. So let's bring it back to the start. Let's bring it back to the beginning. Why he got kicked. Well, potentially why he got kicked. There's not a lot of information out there, but I'll get into that. So Froggy Fresh is a YouTuber and he has been training to box for the last, 5 to 6 months. Okay, so pretty intensive training. He's been getting into it. I see a few pictures on Twitter. All right, going about. He looks pretty built. I wouldn't want to take a hit from this guy. All right, I wouldn't want to. He'd probably kill me. And he was meant to be fighting a guy called Chris Raygun, who's also a YouTuber that I've not heard of. Froggy Fresh decided to make a little video on Twitter, just @ing Chris Raygun for a little joke, saying that if he doesn't hurt him, he will subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans. Anissa, who, if you don't know, is iDubbbz's wife, okay? And she does OnlyFans. This has been like a big deal for a little while with all the iDubbbz's fans. I'm an iDubbbz fan. Don't really care that she does OnlyFans. Don't really know anything about her. Don't really care. It doesn't bother me. All right, but it bothers some people. Now, to me, this seems just like a joke, you know, bit of character. Yeah, I get it. I also understand why somebody would be a bit annoyed at it because it's for charity. It's a charity event. You don't really need to be shit talking somebody else, but I wouldn't even consider it shit talking. I just consider it a laugh. You know what I mean? If you can take a joke, you can probably take that. But then Anissa's mum got involved. I was literally just scrolling through there to try and find the tweets from Anissa's mum, but she seems to have deleted them. It's a little bit sus. But anyways, I think it was a bit disrespectful, to be honest. And also, Froggy Fresh replied to that. Shouldn't have replied, in my personal opinion. Should have just left it, or even just retweeted it, or sent it privately to iDubbbz or Anissa and be like, yo, what's going on here? This isn't professional. This is for charity. Like, we're not talking like people that are actually getting any money from this. Like, nobody's making any money from this. If anything, they're getting some publicity. That's about it. But it's all for charity. Anyway, after all this had happened, Creator Clash announced that Froggy Fresh was going to be dropped from the event, which caused a lot of backlash, obviously, because Froggy Fresh has a lot of hardcore fans. A lot of people turned to blaming it all on Sam Hyde, like, because iDubbbz doesn't like Sam Hyde. Sam Hyde, for people who don't know, is somebody that he gets into a lot of trouble on the internet. Don't really know much of what he does. I think it's a lot of comedy based. I see the iDubbbz documentary on him at one point, but they don't see eye to eye. But personally, I don't think it's anything to do with that, considering that Harley, the guy from Epic Mealtime, trained with him. So I don't see the issue with that. Like, if that was the case, then surely iDubbbz would have kicked Harley as well. Like, it doesn't make much sense to me at all. But they just don't give any context. Like, here are the things that Creator Clash announced here of why he got kicked off. You can pause it and read it if you like. I'm not going to go through it all. But there's not one bit here that explains why he actually got kicked off in the first place. It doesn't make much sense. I think the biggest issue here isn't that they kicked him, it's that they haven't given any context into why, and that's why people are so pissed off. All right, like, to everybody, they're just assuming the worst. They're just looking at it as in iDubbbz is just taking the side of his wife. A lot of people don't like his wife. It's just not a good look. All right, it's not a good look at all. and it's bad. It's just bad publicity for a charity event as well. It just doesn't look good. All right, it doesn't look good, which is a shame because the first one done so well. I feel like the second one people aren't really going to want to watch. In fact, people are actually already asking for refunds on their tickets for a charity event. I think that's kind of shitty to ask for a refund. I do, but I also understand why. People obviously seeing a card, like a boxing event card. If you want to watch a boxing event, you're paying to watch the fighters. You know, you're not just paying for the event itself. You're paying to watch the fighters you want to see. If they all of a sudden just get dropped like 2 weeks before the event, you're going to want a refund. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. And sadly, in this case, it's a charity event. So you're just taking money away from charity. Because there's no context, people are bringing up the worst scenarios that it could have been. They also said that they got in touch with him like several times, but he's claiming that that's bullshit. So really, I think the best scenario would have been for iDubbbz to make a video on it himself. Maybe he personally just doesn't want to speak on it, considering that he probably thinks that Froggy Fresh dissed his wife, and that's understandable. But I feel like that's not the case. It's so up in the air at the minute. I just don't understand what's going on. Nobody does. That's why I say everybody's kind of like, what's going on here? Nobody wants to watch it now because it just feels so weird. It feels so like hollow in a sense. Even Moist Critical, who's going to be commentating the event, said that it was out of order. You know, it's all a bit weird. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the information that I have on the Creator Clash itself, on the drama. Like I said, there's not a lot because they haven't given a lot. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry for the short video, but as I said, not a lot of information on it. So we're just going to go with it. Hopefully it all gets resolved. Personally, I hope he does get let back in. I don't think he will. On the bright side, they have stated that they're giving 100k away to his chosen charities. So that is a plus. I will give them that. That's good. That is good. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll see you in a few days with another video. I always say a few days, probably about a week. All right, enjoy. Leave your comments down below what you think's going on here, what your opinions are. Let me know. I want to know. All right, and that's about it. See you a lot later. Hi, this is Charlie from the future. Just found out that Creator Clash are threatening to sue Froggy Fresh if he speaks out on anything on the event. I just see that on Twitter. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up, I'd say, especially because this is a charity event. But yeah, I thought I'd add that in as a little key bit of information here. And yeah, what I'll do here is I'll leave you with Froggy Fresh's song, the song that he released, and just have a listen. Just have a listen. Enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
I opened up my phone, someone sent me a link, and what came up on my iPhone screen's the grossest thing that I ever seen. I really couldn't believe it. Was the picture really real? My knees got weak and my arms got heavy. I almost puked up my meal. I showed my phone to my wife, and I seen her eyes get sad. And that was when I knew this whole dang thing was gonna be bad. So now I'll show you the photo I was sent. Anissa's mom is mad, so now I'm kicked out the event. Give the people their money's worth and give them what they want. Give it all to charity for all the tickets that they bought. Cause we're both trying to find a way, we're both trying to be a man. But there's plenty of people around the world, and we ain't the only fans. Oh no, no. And I can't understand, it all got out of control. Then Anissa's mom said I had brain damage cause she didn't like my joke. What's a man gotta do to sell some tickets for a fight when it all goes straight to charity just to help some people's lives? Guess they don't like money and don't like nothing at all. Anissa's mom called me an imp just because I'm small. Well, guess what, Anissa's mom, you just messed this whole thing up. Cause this was all for charity, but you ain't got no love. Give the people their money's worth and give them what they want, and give it all to charity for all the tickets that they bought. Cause we're both trying to find a way, we're both trying to be a man, but there's plenty of people around the world, and we ain't the only fans. Oh no, no. And I work so hard, yeah, I work so hard, but we all did. Yeah, we did it for the gamers and the small kids who were out here catching losses. And I came so far, yeah, I came so far, but we all did. And it got messed up over some small shit. Could've never imagined all this. The show goes on, it's fine with me. Yeah, whatever puts butts in them seats. Yeah, whatever puts cash in them charities. Yeah, whatever puts smiles on them cheeks. Keep rolling on, it's fine with me. Yeah, I'ma keep making these beats. Sam Hyde gon' keep making that comedy. Keemstar stay reporting that beef. Give the people their money's worth and give them what they want. And give it all to charity for all the tickets that they bought. Cause we're both trying to find a way, we're both trying to be a man, but there's plenty of people around the world, and we ain't the only fans. Oh no, no.